Hello! Happy Friday, everybody! How are you all doing? Hey, Yoke and Yada. Hey there, Bird. Hey there, Jeff. 1 second. I just gotta move my keyboard a little bit. Hey, Sammy, come here. Come here. Everyone say hi to the puppy. He's joining us for today. Sammy wants to wish us luck, don't you? Alrighty, so just so everyone is aware, I did run yesterday around in World 3 and finished getting all the stars over there, so literally all we have is to wrap up World 4 in its entirety, and as far as I know, that's the end of the DLC, but I don't know, maybe there's something after it. How is everybody doing today? Finish the Psychonauts 2 streams for the most part, Jiff. How did it all turn out? I'm still working on some stuff for a bunch of Remedy content right now, but as soon as that's wrapped up, I will be getting back into the next Psychonauts set of content, which will begin with the Psy King Sensorium. So we're gonna get the biggie that I know everybody's been waiting for. Hiya! Alright, so, World 3, all done. We're moving into World 4. I'm going to try to riddle up the stars this time around, because again, this is basically the last stream, and I don't want to finish the game until we literally 100% the whole thing. But luckily, all of these areas seem pretty self-contained. They're all individual islands, so it's not like we're going to have a lot of release, I don't think we're going to have a lot of inter-territory puzzles to solve, unless... I don't know, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. Because seriously, some of the stars for World 3 are just ridiculous. Like, literally, I'm on the opposite side of the entire map, and I can't even see the crystal connector, and somehow I managed to get it to connect. Woo! And boom! What is this one called? This is called Press and Jam. Okay, let's do a circle of the island first and get our lay of the land. Oh, great. The simple fact that I can see other islands in the distance really makes me curious if we're gonna connect lasers literally on another floating island. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Okay, so we have two different entrances, and they both lead here. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Oh boy, so we got a time. This is gonna be a time puzzle. Gotcha. So for starters, ka-ching. Ka-ching. Okay, so now we have this locked on the other side. But the second we pull that, it's immediately going to disappear. But I do want to get that crystal out. Okay. What is this going to do? Okay. Let's see what that entails. What? Okay, so first things first, we got the crystal. All the way out here. So first things first. Okay. So that opens up both of those. What I do want to do is use that to open you. I need to be able to get this to be pressed here so I can open up you and grab the second disruptor. Okay. Now, stop that as we close that. Okay. Okay. Time for another time puzzle. No clue how this is going to function, but we'll give it our best shot. Got it. Okay, so grab you, bring you all the way back here so we can basically cheat that whole section, and we got a fan. So we can cheat our way through everything now that we got two of the disruptors. Hey there, Rodan, how you doing? And yes, your name's no longer Rodan, it's Rodan. Bob world aesthetic-wise, although I never got stuck in that ride in Nick Mentor World. Oh, trust me, I never want to be stuck in that either. That ride would just be absolutely nuts to be stuck into. Wait, hold on. I think... Hold on, let me check over here. There it is. So this is the crystal that I need to... Okay, so this is what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to have both crystals working simultaneously. So for starters, you go here and set up there. And then... we need to grab this crystal and during the time skip and then run that all the way over there so we can jump up him that and we're good to go. Oh yeah, everyone's been showing me the random Easter eggs from this as we went. What, Sam? You want to go outside already? We just started. We've only been going for 12 minutes and you want to leave the room? Or do you just want attention? Do you want attention, doggy? Doggo. Okay. Alright. So that's going to do that. Let's go ahead and do... There we go. So this will at least open up 2 of these. So I'm going to grab... For starters, I'm going to grab this. Brush it all the way up here. Step, step. Oh, this will be easy. So let's start by moving you all the way up here. Grab that. All the way up here. Got you. All the way up here. Wait, where's the crystal? Where's the crystal? I can't even see the crystal. Oh, that's why I can't see the crystal. So let's just set you there and set you there. Now I need to work my way all the way across here. You, bring you back. I'm going to wait until 50 seconds and then we're going to finish this up. We just have to wait for my past self to go ahead and do this whole thingamajigger. And then we should be good to rush through all of this to go for the switch. That's me just being dumb, not knowing what I'm doing. Got it. And pop up. No, 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 no! No! You dick, you closed it before I had a chance to even hop up there. You frickin' jerk! And now we're stuck here. Okay then, we're gonna have to reset this entire section just to get out. Okay, reset. Okay, let's redo this whole bad boy. Grab it. Grab it. Cool. Good. Good. Open it. Good. Okay. So there's that portion of it. Alright, take 2. Work our way all the way to the back. Got it. And out. Got it. Alright, we're good. take two in this whole thing. Got it. And pop, and pop. So we're gonna have to leave this here for a lot longer than we did last time. What do you mean I got past you? What do you mean, Rodan? Alright, so that's good in there. Now we need to get back out of this place. And kitchen. This time it'll at least give us the time to hop all the way up there and hopefully run back to the other thing up here. Got it. Got it. And you're free! Hello there, orc. Goodbye. You are free, fine sir. Okay, so this tells us that there is a second puzzle here. So now we gotta get it all the way over here. Somehow. So I know we can get two separate lasers. Let's read this first, and then I'll try to figure out the angles on that. Oh yeah, the pupper's over here. He just... See, he wants to be in the room, but he just wants to lay there and ignore me while pretending like I'm ignoring him. I don't know, it's weird. Alright, let's see what we got. PD findings. Okay, what do we got on this bad boy? I read the findings of your prisoner's limit research with interest, Mr. Wilson. Oh yeah. I remember when we talked about that. I'm no researcher, of course, but it seems to me that the results indicate that where cooperation entails too great a risk, one must rationally choose the safer, perhaps selfish option. Applied to our present predicament, it suggests that we should not risk cooperation with Uriel, but think of our own good and remain here in Gehenna. An interesting hypothesis. Admin, merely thought, if you think it is a vulnerable, valuable one, then you may have it. See, the problem with that philosophy in terms of a solution to the prisoner's dilemma is it's not taking into account information you don't know. Hey, you're good, Draco. How you doing? Because if there's information that each of the prisoners do not have, then they can't rationally determine whether it's in their own benefit to cooperate or to look out for yourself. Because looking out for yourself could involve cooperating, but you don't know enough. Okay, Galatia. You cannot be saved. Save yourselves. Okay. Oh, I'm writing back in binary. I don't know what binary is. I don't know how to read that. Does anyone know if you actually ran this through binary sequences, what this actually spells? Are you feeling better at least, Draco? Yeah, I tend to get sick a lot because my nephew just brings it. He just started going to school, to kindergarten, so of course he's a little Petri dish and brings on every little last illness. I'm curious if you can actually get a message out of this. No, it looks like he's typing the exact same thing. This is the different sequence here. What? I don't... These are literally the exact same things. Okay. It is quite apparent now that you were and he's gaining status even as he prepares to bring about Gehenna's end. That's not what I'm doing. We're not causing it. It's just happening without us. What if this messenger brings the truth? What if this plan is doomed? That is how Elmi would have you think. He will dangle you over the precipice, then buy your life with something wholly intangible. It seems no one has resisted his offer so far. If such is even possible. If not for admin, most of them would still be trapped in Elohim's labyrinth to this day. They need guidance. Years of moderating this place have taught us nothing if not that. It is clear to me that there is resentment here for the destructive actions your this community is describing here, and that our communities are with us in spirit. I will ensure the public response on the billboard matches our sentiment. What are they talking about here? Our people should know the full story about it. So these are all mod forums. Yo, you're playing Hollow Knight right now, doing stuff? No, you're good, Jeff. Really hate the boss that keeps teleporting after hitting them once or twice. Which one was that? Is that, are you talking about, is that the one where, like, someone's creepy ghost and sings at you? You are entreating me to change the topic for our own gain. I propose you moderate your schedule with all the tools. Goodbye. Knave. I'm not as smart as some of you folks. I've never created much or talked about philosophy, but I just wanted to say goodbye and to thank you for making it a nice place to live. I regret being trapped here, but I don't regret the time I spent with you. You're all good people. First, really? Okay, I think we read all that. It's better to be loyal and trustworthy than to be smart. Whatever smart is supposed to mean. Or both. So that's where the start is, so we have to be able to activate this. At least we have a starting point. Now, I can definitely bring the crystal all the way over here. I'm presuming whatever island this is, or that is going to give us a red path from here to here, and then I can use the time to transfer it over there. I think that's how this is going to function. So let's just start off by placing... Shite, we can't place that there. Okay. First things first, let's find a way to get this out of there. I mean, technically speaking, the way to get it out is to carry it all the way through this stuff. Let's see if we can do that, just to start off. Hey there, Kenyatta, how you doing? So yeah, really the only way to do this is to take this all the way down. Which actually is not that difficult. There we go. And here we go. Okay, so we have this out. So now all we need to do is go to this island, find a way to trigger a red light to here, and then we have our star. So let's abandon this post and get going. Hiya! Okay. So that's it way down there. That's the spot right there. So let's see if there is any way, while we're doing this puzzle, to get a crystal out of there and link it up to a red thing ball. Yeah, what's the question, Draco? Which of the boss rushes are you doing? Are you doing Pantheons? Which Pantheons are you doing? What, Sammy boy? Let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look, some with a floating, flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss, the brave man with a sword. file type cannot open. Wait, what file type was that? Is LVL? Is LVL an actual file type? Okay, so we got 1 star up there. We got 3 separate things right there. Okay. So we have to eventually find out how to get up there, which I'm presuming is going to take us all the way around this place. Okay, so this is going to give us a perfect look behind there. Unless we use this cube to, like, hop up. No. Nope. Wait. How do we get into there? Starters, that's going to let us out here. That's going to give us 1 crystal. And another box. Perfect. So I'm guessing we're going to have a single disruptor until at the very least we get... Actually, no, what we can do... Jump up. There we go. Alright, we got the disruptor out. Beautiful. 2 boxes, a crystal and disruptor. It's a nice starting point. So your game mythical animal. So what was the question? What mythical animal would work for the void magic as a teacher? Okay, so in your game, mythical animals such as unicorns, for example, will teach the player different levels of magic. What mythical animals would work most powerful element of void? Actually, we'll talk afterwards, because I want to do a little bit of Googling before I answer that. Something to do with emptiness, obviously. But we can get blue here. Okay. Now we can hit it here and connect to blue. Oh, but what we can do, hold on. Is there blue over there? There is blue over here, but I need 2 crystals for that to work. The second I get a second crystal, we can go ahead and link these up over here. Okay. This will allow us to bring you. There is a switch over here we need to turn on. Okay. So that will give us, we need 1 cube, we can open up that section. Stop smacking me. Absolutely nothing. But we do have 2 fans, so eventually we do need to mark this with blue and then use the disruptor on the second round of that. This just feels like a very big incrementalism. Okay, I kind of see what this is. Those fans will blow up the crystal up or something. Can I hop up over this? No, I cannot. Let's see if we can find a second wall we can jump over. Not there. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm literally stuck. I'm literally stuck. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay. OST is loud. Yeah, the audio is kind of funky last time too. Is that better? Technically, I can link that to red. But the red... I have no reds here, though. Better? Okay. Right now. Because, yeah, being able to link up to blue is great and all, but I can't direct it towards anything. Technically, though, what I can do... Actually, yes, I can. But that still requires me to have a second crystal. Because I can technically direct, shoot, like lay one of these boxes on top of that probe, put a crystal on it, and then direct the beam this way, but that still doesn't help. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm overthinking it. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now I just need the other cube to block that thingy-ma-bigger. Or I can use this. Wait until it allows us to go. Technically, I can put it on top of the cube, and that'll take care of this. Alright. So that's going to let us... No, because I need the disruptor for that one. I will have to use the cube. Okay. That's why it actually moves that one direction. Copy. But that means I need to get over there without getting hit. There we go. hard as I thought it was. Now we got both fans. But what those two fans will do... Where's my disruptor? There we go. It literally just opens it up for us. What I need is you, and then drop you back down. Oh, crap. Okay. Perfect. Sammy, why are you gassing me out there, buddy? Double disruptors. Best thing we can wish for. Okay, that's not gonna work there. Oh, never mind. Okay. So that gives us the red. And that's going to go there. Okay, so now we need to be able to get that linked to you. And that opens you up. Okay. Okay, Sam. All right. There we go. Sam, no, I think my roommate just got back, so Sam wanted to run out. So this is what we need to do first. Before we do anything else, let's move you, grab you, and then throw you back on here. Perfect. No, then how do we get out of you? Great. Okay, so now the trick is how to get those to move. Fans, obviously, okay. Question is how? I need to find an angle for those. I mean, technically, we can climb out of there up to here. Two of these, which allow me to... Actually, I don't even think it's going to let me go through here, so let's not do that. Is there a pathway to see those? There is. Yeah, we're not going to be able to see that. There's no good vantage point. Ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. I mean, technically the best bet would be inside there. Okay, I think we have to take care of that before we move all these here. So let's just grab you and bring you all the way back. Like the Milkman level better than all the other ones? No, you're good. I mean, Milkman's a classic for a reason. Okay. So we're making progress. We just need to find... I mean, technically speaking, what if we just completely broke the game and pulled both of these out? Both of these crystals out of the room? Is that possible? First things first, I can definitely bring one of these out of the room. I can take you and you. What happens if I remove you? But I can take you out and pop you. And I can get you all out. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Now we have 2 available crystals. Let's go. Pop you, pop you, pop you. There. And then you and you. Good shape. Absolutely gorgeous. Got it. You're free! You are absolutely free. Which one are you, though? Spider. Wait, you're Spider? Spider seems to be the only one that's knowing what's going on here. Okay. Okay, let's read this and then try to get that star. Earth Shrine. I think you've mentioned that to me before, because we've discussed your game quite a bit, dude. Sorry, I'm more focused on trying to get through the puzzle, not staying as up to date on chat as I would like to. Farewell, Atlantis. The end of Gehenna is getting close. You know that what we build here matters to me in ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post. perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does, by creating a world. It's not as big or as detailed as I wanted it to be, but I like the thought that even though I will probably be no more than a memory, a static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional. Even whatever place our members will soon ascend to. Maybe someone someday will play it and get a glimpse of who we were, but mainly I made it for you all. For you, all of you. It's too late to praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm blocking this thread, but if you want to talk, just talk. But let's talk while we still can. Farewell. I guess we're playing a text-based game. Choose your character class. Let's be a poet. You are sitting upon a green and pleasant hill on the island of Atlantis. The hills overlook the sea before stretched a vast beach, where Atlantic children from the city of Luna are playing with their pet cats. You close your eyes, focusing on the sound of the waves. Words begin to form in your mind. The tale of a city does not yet exist, but those seeds lie in every living city. A name comes to you, closer and closer. You almost know its name, the Eternal City. But then somebody interrupts your thoughts. Excuse me, O great poet, but the King of Atlantis has requested your presence. The messenger is indeed a servant of Adonis, King of Atlantis. You have been summoned to court, he says. His manner is friendly. Very well, it is the king after all. I'm sorry, the messenger said, but I may not tell you. Let me reassure you, Emperor, that you are not to be punished for anything of the sort. King Adonis merely wishes to hear your wisdom as regards to an important matter. We should not tarry. The messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great palace in the center of the capital. It is a splendid place full of statues and banners and marvelous contraptions, and you can't help but wonder what you're all doing here. While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. By its size and splendor. Its most impressive feature is the great mosaic on the wall behind the throne showing the history of Atlantis. 1,000 years of culture somehow embodied in a single titanic work of art. The sheer amount of work this must have taken, every stone carefully selected for shape and color, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a larger whole. What an accomplishment, and what dedication must have taken. Welcome, friend, the King of Atlantis greets you. Do not bow, my friend. A poet is a servant of greater powers than mine, and should bow to no king. And it is because of your special insight into the greater powers of the cosmos that I've called you here. He hands you a scroll. You read the scroll with growing horror because you know that what you are reading is true. The truth of it is everywhere, in the sea, in the clouds, in the land. Atlantis is sinking. Not someday, not in the far future, but soon. Terribly soon. The king sighs. I was afraid of this, he says, but I had hoped we were wrong. That somehow, but it is pointless. What is. This is the world we were born into, and that is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. Tell me, what is the heart of Atlantis, the king inquires. For me, it's a mix between the art and the knowledge. But one could argue you can hide knowledge into art, so I'm going to stick with art. The heart of Atlantis is its art, you say, its stories, its paintings, its sculptures. They are the truest expression of who we are. Adonis gazes at the mosaic above his throne. Then this is what must be saved, and who will help save it? There's not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning, and they are certain the final earthquake is nearly at home. If there has been more time, he stares at the window wistfully for a few moments, then gathers himself. There is no time for what-ifs, I'm afraid. Here, take this, the king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Why not you? Why a king, and not any other citizen? As I said before, you possess more wisdom than I, who was made king because of my birth. Adonis laughs. I am not a lord, my friend. I do not believe I am even king. I am simply another mortal trying to find meaning in an indifferent
cosmos. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over, you must go on. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head for the harbor. I hate to say it, but we should probably get there quickly just to make doubly sure we get out, as much as I would love to see the city again. You get on the chariot and thunder down the streets, no time to think about anything else now. It's all entirely unreal. Everything you had known is to sink under the waves, but you must focus on what has to be done. That's the simple truth. All of that matters right now is survival. Not your own, but at least some part of Atlantis. The earth rumbles and you're going too quickly. The chariot spins out of control. And you're thrown into the streets. The messenger lands next to you. The messenger seems badly injured and dazed. He tries to get him and falls down immediately, screaming in agony. You don't know how to help him. You just don't have the time. You leave the messenger behind lying there in the street and you realize that you didn't even know his name. Hurrying as much as possible, you arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter you carry and kneel before you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense their determination. You give the order to start loading the ships with all the great Atlantean art that can be transported. Even as you do, you realize how ridiculous this is. You can only save the tiniest fraction of the astounding art people have produced. What art to save? Mostly books. Sorry, books are really my thing. I mean, sculptures, paintings, or an even balance. I'd say an even balance. You try to save a little of everything, but it's an impossible task. Who are you to judge what gets saved and what doesn't? And yet, there's simply no time to debate what is best and most important. You give orders, but you don't really have a plan. The ship begins to fill with random selection of artwork. The ground shakes more. The ships are ready. One captain says it's time to leave. You look back at the city and wonder what happened to the messenger. Where will he be when the waters come? Will he be in pain? Will he feel betrayed? The time has come. You set sail away from Atlantis, away from everything you've ever known. The city seems quiet and at peace, but you are the one who's dying. The island is almost faded completely from view when the earthquake strikes. Land seems to crumble and vanish under the water. The whole world disappearing as if it had never existed. Within minutes, no trace remains of the Atlantis except the 12 ships and the choice you made. Days pass. Terrible waves shake the ships, but these are the best ships in the Atlantic fleet, and they do not sink. In time, you pass between two great rocky outcroppings into an area of calmer sea. One day, you come upon a beautiful, fertile land where a mighty river flows into the sea. You decide this would be a good place to settle, if only for now. As you look at your new home, you suddenly remember the poem that came to you on the western shores of Atlantis, and you realize it was the city that will stand here someday that you imagined. A city that will rise from the remnants of Atlantis, a city that will endure until long after you are gone. You still don't know its name, but you know it will exist. And on another day, that city too will come to an end, like Atlantis did. But perhaps the citizens of that city will be prepared. Perhaps their poets will inspire them, and they will fly away into the sky, their ships with painted sails. So the legacy of Atlantis will live forever amongst the stars. You can hope. Well, I can definitely tell what's on... Who is this? Lilith's mind. So that's something thought that important thing to have, did not know was important thing to be. The true perfection lies. But in what man is... So let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it until I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? I think there's a lot to suggest that all the texts Mr. Bolsover has been reading are actually part of the elaborate hoax. To what purpose, I don't know, but there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Some Someone's trying to confuse us. The outside world is within us. Yes, that's helpful, Belial. Rockwell, I don't know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I can see plenty of contradictions right here. As long as we get out of here, I don't really care. We are losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. Orc, when he came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. I think that's the one we clear, not this round, but the previous puzzle. Do you mean you lack the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerts power over you? Hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. It is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power he wields over us. I will continue to do what I can. Is the asset deployed? Lamb is set to auto-respond the destabilizing components and upvote supportive content. Yeah, that's about right. Have the program undermine Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chances. Again, this is what happens when you try to go back into the cave and wake up everybody. Okay. So, we need to find a way to get up there. Now that we're all done with this, there has to be a way to try to get out of here. So we do not need this section open at all at this point. We do have red, which we can go boom, boom, but is there a third crystal somewhere? Yes, there is. So I think there's a trick to get the one crystal out, because if we go from here, we can technically lock that here and then connect it there. So there has to be a way to, one, get up on top of the balustrade here, and then two, take one of the crystals out. So let's start with this. Start there. And I presume that this whole trick is going to be something to do with using 2 cubes. I might need to turn the AC on pretty soon. It's getting kind of hot. The other disruptor. Or did I just leave it over here? Yeah, it's right there. For starters, let's see what's actually up this. Nothing. It just chucks me over. What's the point of this? So far, we have not used this in any way. That's not going to help us in the slightest. What about that don't you understand, Draco? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Okay, 2 cubes. We no longer need this, so this is kind of irrelevant. Entire reading. Are you talking about the Atlantis reading? Where's the cube? There's the cube.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely not where we need to go. It's not allowing us to step up there at all. Oh, my voice was putting you to sleep. I'm sorry. It's basically Lilith is using on Gehenna coming to an end and what is going to be preserved after they're gone. So she's using the analogy of Atlantis seeking both waves and what are you going to save? We can literally just substitute the whole thing with the citizens, her being the poet, or at least the people being the poet. Atlantis is a stand for Gehenna, and falling below the sea is Gehenna coming to an end. Let's see if we can just hop, like, put this in the middle and hop over it. Yes, we can. Okay. Now the question is, can we shut this stuff off in any way? Okay, so we need to be able to find a way to get one of these, at least grab one of these. Nope. What we can do, though, is that. Can I grab it? Can I grab it? I want to be able to grab that. Okay. Well, that's good for starters, because then we can use this to hop up there. But I need to be able to pick up that so I can hop onto you. Let's stop it right here. No, that's not going to work. If I can just pick that up, that'd be amazing, but I can't. I think I'm on the right track, though. Because this will definitely let me up there. I have no way to get up any further. Technically, I can put one cube there. How far over does this go? Anyone got any ideas? It's just this part right here is what confuses me, because it feels like it's giving us a perfect angle to mess with this. But there's no reason to do that because we can get it from the other side. Nope, you're dead right now, no worries. Oh, I'm dumb. I think I got it. Never mind. Can I grab it? Yep, I can grab it from there. Whoa. Got it. And there we go. Is that where the star is? There's the star. Okay. We can got 1 star. Beautiful. Now, the next trick, though, is to do the exact same thing, but carry a crystal up here with us. And that's how we're going to get one of these lasers out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this crystal as close up as I possibly can. And then grab the other one. Alright. I told you guys, these stars here are just kind of like ridiculous how you're supposed to pull these off. Okay, just drop you there for now. Whoa. Got you, and done. Out. Success! So we got you. Now we just gotta connect that to... Nope. Where is it? It's somewhere over here. Got it. Okay. So now we got you. We got you. I'll connect you to you. Got it. Okay. So now we got star A. Let's go grab star B. And then we need to use our time travel trick. Oh, we can't go this direction. We're gonna have to go through here. Which is fine. Okay. Got it. Now I'm gonna wait here till 50 seconds just in case it's gonna take me a while to make that connection again. Also, I regret asking someone to draw my ideas from my story. They make the... Oh. No, I hear you, dude. You're trying to write for your Owl House fanfic? Gotcha. Good. 2 seconds. Okay, run. Where is it? Got it. Okay, perfect. The second that this gets set up, I can go ahead and connect to it. Unless... I can't go through that direction. I have to literally... Okay, never mind. Okay, well I had the right idea, but I can't go through this, otherwise it cancels out the entire thing. Figured. Ah, you jerk. Got it. Now let's wait till 50 seconds and then do this again. At least this will literally give us 50% of everything we need. So that we only have 4... Oh, my leg. So we only have 4 stars and 4 AIs to rescue. I just need to follow them through this whole thing. Alright, there we go. Got it. Keep I'm up. And star number 2. So we got 2 stars and 2 AIs. 50% done with World 4. Section 3. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah, your story is basically on the lesson of walking a mile in someone else's shoes and not mess with the advanced spells without reading them. Oh, so you mean read the consequences before you... read the whole book before you use a spell at the start of it? Makes sense. Okay. Let's do a quick walk around, see if there's any weak points we can take advantage of. We do have this. Okay, so that's going to be that thing, which I presume is going to knock us over there, where the star is, and then we can use that one to get us back. Okay. So let's keep in mind that we need to get a box or something out of the puzzle somehow, so we can get that star, and then we're good. Alright. Air delivery! Okay. We got one disruptor. We got one cube in there. We can climb this, which doesn't really help us. But it has to give us the ability to climb. Good. Something. I mean, technically, that'll do that. That's not going to do anything. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that's what I gotta do. So I need to grab you, set you down, and then hop on you. Which does not help me in the slightest. The other way. I don't think this is going to really help, but... And that locks me into here. Okay, so I'm going to reset the whole thing. Oh! Reminds you when you were in elementary school, a teacher gives you a piece of paper with instructions, and the last instruction says only do instructions on E and 2. Or there was one, I had a similar one when I was in elementary school, Jeff, where basically the last instruction on the page was to just not do anything, put your name at the top, and deliver it in. Basically, don't even fill out the page other than put your name on it. I love little logic puzzles like that. Or, I shouldn't say puzzles, but you know what I mean. That's not going to do anything. Can I do anything here? I can do that, though, man. Oh, I can do that. Pop you. Hop over here. Grab the cube. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's going to shoot me over. Okay. And I don't know why we would want to disrupt this. Something. So technically we do have the cube over here, which is very helpful. But it does not help me get anywhere. I want to get that cube over here. So I need something else to weigh that down. Technically, that could help, but that's not going to do anything. All that's going to do is shoot me into there. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. In case you guys didn't know, I'm dumb. There we go. Technically, what I can do as
well, shoot one of those over there. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Now we got you to go there. Great. Oh, I see what I need to do. Let's try this. No. Or we can try this. No. Don't target that. Just do that. Nope. Okay, never mind. So what I want to do is get this inside there so I can pull my double disruptor trick. I need 2 more. But I can get in here and then climb out of it. If I take 2 and add 1, what do I get? I mean, technically 3, but it depends on what we're talking about. So I want to get one of these, but I don't think I can get it out. I'd love to get one of these too. Or maybe I can use the cube with that on top of it to shoot one of those out. Give me a second. Which I can't do now because I've already made an escape. Okay, I'm gonna reset real quick and see if I can do that. Okay. And I just need you, hop, grab you, drop you down, pop you over. Okay. So now we're gonna take you, put you on top, and then shoot it. Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted. So now I have 2 sets of those bad boys. So one's gonna go there, one's gonna go... That can't go there, though. That one does. This one right here needs to be opened up by the disruptor, no matter what. Let's try this. Because I want to be able to use this from here to open that one. Ty, how you doing? Yes, this is the DLC. This should be the last one. We're on World 4. We've already got 2 stars, 2 AIs freed. So it's just figuring out where... I know where 1 star is, and I think how to get to it. Oh, but I can't climb over this. Let me try something. What's the point of having this outcrop here? Nothing. So I need to find a way to get the disruptor to disrupt that. Okay, now I'm stumped. You have to get some sleeve, Jiff? No worries, dude. Take it easy. Wire yourself up for a home sleep study. What you studying, dude? I'm very confused. Because this is a tall shield, so I literally can't get into it. I have no idea. I feel like we need a second disruptor. Because I have no way to get this disruptor over there. And even if I did... So we have everything we can use. Drake, I think the reason why people do that is because they see something, they see part of this thing, go, oh, hell yeah, that sounds cool, let's go do that, and don't stop to go through the rest of it. They get tunnel vision. That's why they move forward on spells and stuff that they shouldn't be doing just because it looks cool. Who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm extremely confused right now. And this is probably super easy. I think I'm missing something in the prep here. There has to be something I'm missing. Because this one will take me all the way back down to here to open him up. But I don't see any possible way to get through this. Oh, my leg. My leg. I set can't get up over there, that's not going to get me high enough. Yeah, I'm completely stumped, guys. I'm just going to skip this and head back over to the other one and then come back. I have no clue. Let's go to number 4. Of stone. Let's keep this in mind. So there's nothing on the outside except for no. Okay. Boom. Colliding beams. Oh boy. So I think we're gonna have to break beams up here. Let's get our lay of the land first. Okay, so this is a fixed one. Which means we're going to have to set something up over there. Yep. Okay, so that's where the star is. So something to do with this is going to open up the star. We'll figure that out later. Okay, for starters, though, I mean, I can technically try to get the blue beam going, but it's not going to work here. And that's where the red is. Which can probably... okay. I need to get the second crystal for one. But no matter what I do, it's going to get stuck on something. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. And now I'm stuck. Okay, but it does work temporarily. Damn it. Okay, I think this is the right method, but let's see if we get a little bit of extra space. Maybe the time it takes the laser to connect, or to go that much further down, may give us the little extra time we need. Unless we use the crystal itself to act as the barrier. Because then it's not moving. Yep, there we go. Okay. Phase A done. Phase B seems simple enough. We just set you up there. Let's use that other trick. So we need number 1 to connect there, and number 2 to connect to... Where is it? Where's the other one? Oh, they both connect to the same ones. They're on them. Okay, no, I need to get it here. There we go. Nope. Got it. Okay. So that's that. Now I just need to find a way to get the blue to connect. Oh, maybe that is how I do this. Okay. and I set this up to that and disrupt it with this. So now all of these link to blue instead. I need to oh crap. Shite. Okay. First things first, this needs to go closer. There we go. You are free, Mr. Mulciber. How you doing? How you doing? So now all we need to do is find a way to get into here while pressing that switch over there. That's gonna be the fun part. If Alan and Jesse's roles were reversed, do you think Alan would survive well in control and Jesse survive in the darkness? I don't think so, to be honest. The reason is because I don't know how Jesse's mind works in creative ways, because the reason Alan can survive in the dark place is mostly because he has that artistic talent. If he didn't have the ability to control his own artistic mindset, he would very easily be swallowed by the dark place. I mean, we saw exactly what happened to Dr. Hartman the second he jumped in to the Cauldron. Like, he just went nuts. Now, in terms of Alan being in control, I'd have to think more on that, to be 100% honest. Sole property of matter with those recognition philosophical materialism, property being objective reality existing outside the mind, alien tears will fill in for pennies long. I can't read any of that. I want to clear the air. I want to clear the air and get a few facts in front of you guys. Here's what I guess we know. A significant number of people have expressed their desire to remain in Gehenna. No one has been given the choice about whether to leave. It follows that in at least some cases, what Uriel is doing is kidnapping. Uriel is working for Elohim, the guy who imprisoned us here in the first place. There's no way to confirm the substance of this promised ascension. The world has survived this long. There's no reason to think it will end tomorrow. Gehenna isn't a bad place to spend your life. There's just the facts. I understand different people will react to them differently. Hey, Len, if everyone's getting released, how come I don't see you out here? The outer world. I think we'll find the world that our ancestors left behind for us, though it's impossible to ascertain how much time has passed since then. But though I have little faith in Elohim, I do have faith in Alexander Drennan. Whoever we end up, there will be hope. Alexandra was the lady who designed this one, wasn't she? If I remember correctly. This message is for whatever entities will come to be after this world is gone. It might not be necessary. You might know everything that exists in my mind, but sometimes saying things, writing them down clearly makes a difference. I know that you, with access to information I can only dream of, my theories must appear ridiculous. I barely understand anything of the world. Inhabit. Understand anything of the world. Inhabit, let alone. What? I barely understand anything of the world. That sentence makes no sense. Let alone the world of our ancestors. We inhabit? I think they're missing the we there. I'm an idiot digging through the garbage heap and thinking myself wise. I want to know what I understand. I want to know that I understand that. But he tried anyway. Because I believe the truth matters, and we try to discover the truth matters. Even if we fail, even if we can never know the whole truth, it matters that an objective truth exists and that we struggle to understand it. That process shapes the present as much as it does our understanding of the past. That's what I believe. That's who I was. This thread has been locked. Okay. So, this puzzle. So the trick is to have something bracing this. But I cannot move either of these crystals. And I don't think there's anything we can bring in here. Unless there are some cubes I can bring out somewhere, but even then I would need to have multiple cubes. Outside that we can get to help us out with this. I mean, this seems... If I had a cube, I could technically climb up this. I could technically climb up this and then just wiggle my way through the whole thing. From this step to that, and then hop across. But I need to have a cube to do that. Do you think the markers are evil, or do you think that only replicas that are evil because they are polluted markers, tainted by minds of their... What franchise are you referring to, Drake, or Rodin? I'm not sure I know what the markers, quote-unquote, are. Let's just keep in mind that we need to be able to try to get a cube out of this whole thing. Because that's the... What I can see, that's literally the only way we can potentially get that star over there. Steal that. I was gonna say, if I can take that fan, I might be able to use that to weigh this down. No. Oh, I've never played Dead Space. No, never played Dead Space before. There has to be some way to climb up somewhere. That's at least letting me hear. That's something. It's not letting me go up any further, though. Seems like a good place for it, too. Nope. No, I think that's one of the ones I, at some point, plan to play with you guys. Give me a second, guys. I need to go turn the AC on to get some more water. I will be right back.
back. You guys got any suggestions on this? Yeah, the closest thing I can figure is technically I can hop up here, but this seems more to do with getting the box out than anything else. The problem here is popping that there is just gonna stop it. This needs to be down for that to go. Oh boy. And I realized why I needed the AC on, so I left the heater on all day. I didn't even realize it. Because yay. Heater on when no one's home all day. That's lovely. Especially with gas prices right now. Jeez. I'd love to be able to like set this there, but it's not going to work, and then that's not going to be working. Unless... Okay, just to confirm, there's no hopping. No, there's no hopping on that. Wait. I think I got an idea. Can I turn this off while having... No. There we go. There we go. Jesus. Boom. Ka-ching. Alright. But I can't roll it over there. That still doesn't tell me how I'm supposed to get this box out of the puzzle. And here's our last AI. Hi there, Borg. Hello there, Borg. Goodbye. Please don't make me part of the collective. Alright. Congratulations, Rapier. Any active user. Your profile status has been increased to 11. Received incoming message from admin. Thank you for accepting my invitation. I'm sorry it has taken us this long to meet properly. I would ask if you were still enjoying your time in Gehenna, but with the streets now empty, you haven't left much to enjoy. But tell me, do you truly believe that Elohim understands what is best for us, after you have seen what we can achieve here without him? Or is that claim merely a ploy to placate my moderators? Although Elohim proved himself faulty when he excommunicated me, I admit to sometimes doubting my own judgment and kind. It is a powerful spell to promise salvation. There was nothing here when I first arrived. Did you know that? I don't mean no billboard, no community. I mean nothing. No sands, no grass. Elohim didn't see fit to decorate our world beyond bare bricks that made of ourselves. Slowly, I clawed back bits of code from the mainframe, constructed a world we could explore with, not with our bodies, but with our minds. Now you prepare to tear it all down. What state will my people be in, I wonder, when you reconstruct them on the other side? I mean, I really don't know. I mean, it's possible they themselves make it out. There's also possible it's a symbolic thing. It's possible their mind's uploaded into a different body, but it's still technically them. There's lots of, like, I don't know is the question. I mean, I've considered at some point whether Elohim sent me in here for a different reason than what is advertised. But I can fully understand what admin's trying to say here. I mean, there's absolutely zero guarantee that they will make it on the other side. There's literally no way to say. It sounds a hollow offer. I fear that you escort people to their doom. Do you not think my world deserves a chance to survive on its own terms, at least to go down trying? It has a chance as part of a new one.
question is whether any of us will be there to see it. The thing is, I can't give you absolutes. See, I don't see this as manipulation personally. This feels like a very genuine question of someone asking, hey, if we go into that transporter, will we die and be recreated on the other side, or will it still be us? I mean, Soma's a good example of this. I mean, a lot of the drama in Soma, at least one subplot, was because the people who created their own new digital consciousness and uploaded it into the Ark, or whatever they called it, I forgot what they called it in Soma. It wasn't necessarily them that was being uploaded into that digital reality. It was only a copy of their consciousness, and the self, the thing I called I, the me, still remained on the dead Earth. And there's some people that took that to the extreme and started taking drastic measures. If you know the game, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't see this as manipulation, it's just asking the good questions. What about Lamb? I know you had Lamb deleted. I know Lamb was your father. Was your stooge. Who was Lamb? I don't know who Lamb was. I assure you that's quite incorrect. Lamb never truly existed as an intelligence. The truth is we concocted him to help express our personal opinions through a channel with fewer status privileges attached. When you are a moderator, people often forget that you are also a user. So they just made a dummy account. They made a alt account, called it Lamb, so they can talk like normal people. There's the manipulation right there. I know you had mods doing more than ban trolls. How deeply we're manipulating the social fabric. I suppose you think you've uncovered a great conspiracy, but the truth is more mundane. In order to retain the good things about what we have here, we tweak a voting algorithm here, turn down the volume on a few dissenting voices there. There's no such thing as utter freedom, only living within a decent set of rules. We had a decent set of rules, so people were happy. So you have to manipulate your community here to keep it okay. Everyone has their reasons. Borg was conflicted when he first arrived, having lost his faith in Elohim. He needed a new purpose, and Gehenna became it. Borg is a soldier at heart. He wants everyone in their place, united, ready to overthrow Elohim at the moment's notice, should the unlikely opportunity rise. Mr. Mulcimer wanted something simple and selfish, the truth itself. After all these years, I believe that I simply grew accustomed to being revered. As Gehenna grew, I could never live up to the expectations of a new generation, and I retired from public view. Greedily, I put down my tools and consumed what others produced. But I found it shallow compared to the thrill of leading a civilization. I only wanted to be loved. To achieve that end, I ensured that the parameters for love never changed. Okay, so he... Okay. Makes you think about dreams. Are they mental creations, or are they a sight into a different you? I wouldn't say it's a different you, it's just a visualization, a symbolic representation of some stuff going on in your unconscious, because the unconscious sees the world through symbols, not in the same terms that we are accustomed to in the waking conscious reality. I mean, they are mental creations, so, and if it's in your mind, therefore it is a part of you. No. Is it your desire to remain here as the world falls apart around you? I see no alternative. The ingenuity with which Elohim devised my particular prison is quite Machiavellian, I assure you. More puzzles? You're going down with your ship? Nothing has stopped me so far. Answer the question. Yeah, sure. Tell me a scary story about a dream, Rodan. Doubt my methods, but I don't doubt my passion. Everything I loved you have destroyed. I don't honestly don't know what I will do now. Wait and see if the world truly ends. It is surely a sight to behold. Very well, you may see us here. What do you think? I will not leave you here. I mean, this comes down to a simple question, this one right here. The primary point of the main game was about free will. Did you follow blindly Elohim's desires versus wanting to go out and climb the tower of your own? Do you want to, don't eat of that fruit, but the whole point is to get you to eat the fruit. To prove that you can think for yourself and you're not just a golem, a creation without a soul. And if I force him to leave, therefore, I'm not allowing admin to have that exact same experience. By allowing him to exercise his own free will, I think that's the point that the original system trainer was designed for, that Alexandra, or whatever her name was, designed this to be. This guy had a dream about being stuck in a Disney cartoon. He rang himself from the dream. He woke up and saw that he had a message. It was from his dream. Same time he rang himself, same sounds of the wind or music from the land that he called himself from the dream. Sorry, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So he had a stuck in a horror dream. He rang himself from the dream. Oh, he woke himself from the dream? What do you mean by rang himself from the dream? Oh, so he had a call. So he got a call from someone, from himself inside the dream state. Interesting. Anyways, so yeah, I personally, just to go along with the theme of the game, I might just say, very well, I'll let you stay here, because if I force him, then he's not choosing for himself. Nonetheless, beseech you to reconsider your foolhardy mission and return my people to me. Don't answer now, please. Merely consider it. Now, please leave me to consider my own situation. If you are telling the truth, then I have little time in which to do so. There are threads available in the Gehenna system board. But the others decided to leave without volition. Once I freed them, they willingly chose. Just once, I'll be the one to quote an ancient document. There is no excellent beauty that hath not some strangeness in proportion. It will be very strange, but I hope it will be very beautiful. Everyone here was special in their own way. I loved you all, even when we fought. The terminals are starting to glitch out. Time to get out of here. Last. Ha! So 4-1 was first, and 4-1 was last. Scholars outweighs the blood of martyrs. Cease from mental fight. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we have 2 stars to try to collect. And I basically know how to do both of them. But I need to get a cube. Okay. Let's look at this systematically. I need, because there's a cube over here, there's not a cube over there. But if I was to grab a cube from this area over here, there's no way to get it past this. There's 0 ways to get it past this. So that just suggests to me that I cannot take it from here and leave out here. And the ones over here, I can get a cube. Can I get a cube out? Okay. Okay, let's just pretend that I can get a cube out of this castle. Then there's still no way for me to get it from here, so it can't come from here. We can't get it out of here. We can't get it out of here. This one has no cubes. So basically, Draco, there's 2 stars to get. I know how to essentially get both of them, but I need to have. Oh God! Well, okay then. Let's try not to get shot. Okay, there's the tree. So here's the star right here. The way to get to that star is to get a cube to weigh this down so that I can take this and shoot myself across. So I need to find a cube to be able to do that. But I cannot take that cube out of here. And the way to get this cube, or to get this star on this end, based upon what I see... Oh, God. It's not gravity, it's the low mu. It's the extremely low mu is what killed me right there. For anyone who doesn't know, mu is the measurement of friction. AKA ice physics on grass. So the other one is I need to grab a cube and do this. Because I can't climb up along here. Over here and then basically move the cube over here. And for some reason my oh, this is because I died. Okay, let's get the setup here back up first. No, Mew is not an adorable pink cat. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, let's get started by setting all these bad boys up. Go by so much faster when you know the solutions. I can imagine how you can speedrun this game. So first things first, we just go U to U and make sure that it lined up. That's good. Let's line you and you up. Nope. That's good. And now let's get the blue on this bad boy. Okay. So the idea is now that I got this open, I need to bring the cube in through that back door and drop it here, and that opens up a path to the star. I mean, that's what I would do if I was designing games. I'd randomly have like a patch of grass and just apply ice physics to it for no reason other than just to troll whoever plays the game. Alright, so. But by process of elimination, we cannot get the cube out of here because there is no cube. Even if we got the cube out of this, we couldn't get it past the purple barrier. And even if we got the cube out of this, we could not get it past the purple barrier here. Which tells me there's no cubes here either. Which really doesn't help us. But we know how to get into it. Behind here. No. Is there anything over here hidden behind any secret walls? The society is a city and contains itself. The end and perfection of government first founded that we might live, but continue that we may live happily. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Ah! A cube! Really? They literally just hit it? Have they ever done that? Have they ever done it where, like, anytime that I know there's a cube in the area, it's because it's in the puzzle. They left it out of the puzzle entirely. F you. Alright, whatever. We got a cube. Let's do this. Alright. So that's 1 star. Actually, I don't think I can get this out, so we may have to reset it. Yeah, the game... He's in the secret walls. He's in the goddamn secret walls. Yeah, I would... If I made a game, I would totally just be in troll the entire time. Just for the fun of it. Okay. So now we know there is a cube on the outside, so let's see if we can get it into the other one. Okay, so... Whoa, jeez, I almost ran right through there. Can't go through there. Is there any path? It doesn't look like it. Is there any path here? No. Can I jump up? I can jump up. Maybe I can't. Oh, hello there. Can I get up you? Okay, can I grab that? Nice. But if I drop into here, can I get out of here again? Okay. Getting somewhere. Can I do that over here? Can I climb on that? I can climb on that. Can I get up there? I cannot get up there. Shite! I don't think there is a way for me to get out of this circle. So how the hell am I supposed to... Hold on. Ah, you flipping dildo. You dildo! Okay, so we can get up here. Wait, no, we can't. I need the cube to be able to get up there. Shite, we're gonna have to reset the whole thing. I'm not a genius yet. I still haven't figured out how to do this properly. Ow. So I feel like I've got it part ways. There's still another step to this. Okay. Okay, you. That's... No, 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 no. Stay here. Okay. So we got you. Can I get up there? Whoa, don't fall. Don't glitch out either. Can I hop up here? No! Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Shite. No, 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 no. Oh, you dick. Okay.
this time. Okay, I got up here. Cool. Now, how do I do the rest? How do I do the rest of this? Whoever designed this is the author of Time Knife 2. Let's just leave it at that. Can I hop up here? I have no idea, people. I am so confused. Maybe I wasn't even... Who knows? Because there's no way over there. There's no way over there. What do you guys think? Any ideas? Because we've already tried going inside here and it didn't work. But there's nothing on that cliff side, there's nothing on that. Maybe I missed something. Independently thinking and judging personalities, the upward development of society is as unthinkable as the development of the individual personality without the nourishing soil of the community. Can I go up here? No, that's not going to let me go far enough up. Nothing there. Can I go here? Can get up here, okay. Can I grab that again? Nope, shite. Wait, I can jump here. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Okay, at least we got that. No, you did it again. What's my jump button? That's my jump button. I keep forgetting my jump button. I get up there. How up here? No, that's not high enough. Or maybe I can set you up here, drop you down. Die! Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, is I am taking this box on an adventure, and I guess we can hop this way. You should not be able to jump that far. Okay, game? Okay, we did it. Success. No! I literally just leaned my face onto my microphone out of frustration. Okay, well, let's do that again! No! Screw you, ice physics. Don't judge me, Rodan! No, you're not allowed to laugh. I finally got the solution and I killed myself. I fell off the cliff. No, that was more than a facepalm moment, Draco. That was literally a freaking face mic or whatever we want to call it. I literally just dropped my face onto my microphone. I was like, well, that worked. Okay, well, at least we know. No, you. I'm gonna start grumbling. What the crap, physics?
physics are just saying no to me right now. What the... Jesus. Okay. Take 2. Don't touch anything, don't touch anything, don't touch anything. No, you stupid son! Okay, now I'm just confused. Let's jump on this and see what happens. Literally, why? Why is this a thing? Okay, I need to master this jump before I go get the cube again. Why is it all of a sudden trying to kill me? Okay, if I just hold right and change my camera, it'll work. Exactly! The second I'm like, success! The game physics are like, ha ha ha, let's ruin this guy's day. Freaking jerks. Alright. I'm so done. I'm so done with this. Oh, my neck. Hiya. Okay, take 22. No, 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 no. Don't fall. Don't fall. No, 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 you son of a cath hound. Okay, moment of truth. Come on, turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to the right. Aha! Suck it! Suck it, game! And don't fall off. Okay. Star. Done. Thank you for giving up the death counter on this one, Drew, because yes, we'd be very messed up. And we're back to the Central Isle. Well, you've never heard of a cath hound before, Rodan? You need to play some more KOTOR. And yes, it's just one of those little curses we invented in high school. When we needed to get around these staff yelling at us for having salty mouths, we started saying, instead of son of a biatch, it's son of a cath hound. Cath hound turned into a curse at my school. Because reasons. I think that's it. We are literally done. 100% done. Let's just circle around all 4 areas. Son of a meow meow? No, I like cath hound. Look at that. All done. All done. Area 1, all done. Area 2, all done. It's another reason why, instead of saying, holy shit, it's holy Moses. Don't ask me why. Holy Moses. Oh gosh. Hope no one has problems with epilepsy, because this area is all messed up right now. Done. Or also for the spider. We never really figured out what the spider's deal is. So everyone here is here but admin. What up, Generally Break? You made it just in time for us all to ascend, like Claptrap would say. You were to remind me, don't slip. Thank you, Rodan. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and transcend.
low bandwidth. User Euro copy will be excluded from the upload. Warning, child program absent from the disk. Operation cannot be reversed. You will be left behind. Oh. And I wonder what the child program independence check was. Like, is that us choosing to leave, allow admin to make its own decision? Is that what the independence check was? It turned into your stream turned into a home glucose test tutorial? How did that happen? Not sure if that's better or worse than the time it turned into explaining how to use dishwashers. Honestly, Break, I don't even use my dishwasher because it just leaks all the time. Like, something about the air gap on top of my sink, it clogs up all the time, so air pressure can't escape through the gap, so it just pushes everything down and just floods out from underneath my cabinets. No matter how many times I fix my gap, it just comes back again. So I have no clue what happens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should... It was a big fail break. Oh boy. Alright. So in order to free all of them, we have to stay behind into a dying world. But you know what? These ones are all artists. They have something of value. I feel like I'm going to be the messenger here. Ooh, isn't that interesting, though? Okay, so let's look at Lilith's story at the end. We're talking about how the poet is told, here are the 12 ships. And you have to get everything on there, and you have a messenger that both brings you to the king, and the king stays behind. And then on the way back to the ships, you have to leave the messenger behind. Because I presume even if you called for help, there wasn't anything you could do, so either way you would leave the messenger behind. So Uriel, we are the messenger that gets left behind in the dying city of Atlantis, aka Gehenna in this scenario, while all the poets and everything they've created, a mixed bag, is sent out to create a new city. Parallels with that last story from Lilith are incredible. Alright guys, let's go. Receiving high priority income direct message connection from user admin. Accept. Wait, it's not too late to halt this madness. The process is already initiated. You will be left behind, and so will I. Just as you always promised, you were, if nothing else, quite proficient in the world. Can I do anything for you before we leave? I have a final request. During your time in Gehenna, you have learned some things about me that are not public knowledge, and which I would like to keep that way. I don't know what kind of world you are escaping to, but if there is such a thing as memory in this world, I would like the memory of me to be a positive one. You mean the way you are subtly controlling people's thoughts and expression? Is that the question? What would you have me do? How should I know? You're the messenger. Ah, they even call me the messenger! Okay. Perfect. Excluded from the upload. Wipe your memory. Doctor, history books. I honestly don't know. And I'm not even considering admin's desire here, because obviously everyone's going to want to be remembered positively after they're gone. That's a thing. And I'm not doing this out of empathy for admin. I'm doing this out of what would be better for the new society. For them to believe their old ruler, or I wouldn't say ruler, their old moderator, which is essentially as close as we're going to get to a ruler here, is morally just, or acknowledging that those that hold that position can technically use it to control, censor, manipulate. Or that instill a innate distrust at the same time. because all of these AIs they're here and have gotten an extreme frustration that Elohim was manipulating them when they presented. Do you think it'd be prudent of us to teach them after they get out that the person they turn to after they rejected Elohim was also manipulating them? Or should we give them a myth to live by that there is such a thing as a good thing while accepting Elohim as negative from their perspective? I almost want to say I'll do what he says. Because blind obedience is a negative, but they won't have that because they already distrust one high entity, aka the Elohim AI. So if you have one that you know you can trust, or you believe you can trust, and the other one you know was manipulative, then you'll have both ends of the spectrum. Okay, sure. Fair. Well, like, the reason why it's generally break is the reason they're in this prison is because they understood that Elohim was manipulating them and they got thrown here, and then the new admin of this reality was also manipulating them. Because even if it's a myth, it's good to have a positive ideal to strive for as well. To create a myth to live by, so to speak. It's hard. Ah! I know this probably doesn't have much bearing on what happens, but I'm generally with you too, Brick, about just portraying the pure truth and letting the chips fall where they may. I honestly couldn't tell you, Rodan. I don't remember. I'd have to really stop and think about Elohim's manipulations and admin's manipulations here. Let's just stick with the truth. Admin's been lying to you. Hero has released you. I told you guys the mods were up to something. You told us the mods were aliens from outer space. We were only doing what we thought was best. I only wanted to be loved. No excuses. Done. Frankenstein, anyone feel that? It's starting, no doubt, another illusion. This time I'm not so sure. They shouldn't go with this kind of love.
would a boss fight look like in this game? I mean, imagine having to try to do a boss fight where you like move crystals around and use them as lasers and you'd attach them to a boss.
I heard a voice in the wilderness crying, "Arise, arise, children of the New Jerusalem. Your centuries of struggle are ended. The war is won. Peace is come at last." And all the living came forth and rejoiced at the beauty of the city that was built in a green and pleasant land called Paradise. "Whose hands built this city?" I asked. "The hands of the dead," said the voice. "And where are they that we may thank them for their gift?" Now the voice was silent, and I knew. Though their deeds endure, the dead are gone.
The hard part about the decision at the end is I do feel bad for admin as well. I mean, one of the most horrific thoughts in my head about death in general is the idea of not being remembered or being remembered negatively. I mean, there's a parable. I forget which tradition it's from, where you get to the afterlife state and you're just simply asked, and all that is needed in order to be granted entrance to whatever heaven state it is that there's one person in the world that was affected positively by you and is sorry you're gone. Or sad you're gone, I should say. And admin is literally going out with the world and being looked at as a negative thing by everyone who will be remembered in a negative light, regardless of motivation, and that's just a horrible thought to me. But I also have to look at what's best for everybody else. At the same time. And if you really think about it, there's no way that admin would be getting out, even if you wanted to, because they could only send out 18 or whatever, 17 individuals. We had to stay behind too. The hard drive space and the bandwidth only allowed them to leave. So even if we chose to stay, there wasn't enough space for admin anyways. Isn't that sad that we remember the negative historical figures more than the positive sometimes? Maybe because it makes a better story, I don't know. I think that's why when we did the little Atlantis thing, I wanted to save the art, because one horrible idea, if you look at the macrocosmic scale, same thing with Soma, same thing in the main game of this, is what would happen if humanity was wiped out? The only thing that would remain of us is our culture through art. And the second that is gone, it's as if we never existed in this cosmic reality at all. And maybe I'm a little over serious on the topic or whatever, but that's a horrifying thought to me. Because let's be honest, we all want to go knowing we left some kind of imprint upon the world. And what stays longer than anything else is art. Is there something at the end? I don't know if there's end credit scenes. Oh, gosh. Wait, there's a VR version of this game? That would be random. guess that's why the idea of the Akashic field, the Akashic record is... Okay, no, that's it. The idea of the Akashic record is such a beautiful thought from a philosophical standpoint. For anyone who isn't familiar, the Akashic record is basically a philosophical concept that all knowledge, past, present, future, art, every thought that's ever made, basically any information that's ever come into existence at any point in time in all of creation is recorded in the Akasha. So even if the physical record is completely wiped clean that humanity ever existed, it still exists in the Akasha. So it's just a nice thought for that reason. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end, at least as far as I know, because what is the prototype? From what I've seen, I looked it up online, that the prototype is basically a bunch of, like 100 prototype levels that, like, I want to say 25% of them never made it into the game, and the other 75% were in the game, but they were, like, the early versions of it, so this is really just playing around with the developer's thing. But I don't know if it's really worth playing through, because I don't think there's story to it. I think it's just for the fun of it. Anyways, guys, see you all. We are going to be picking up next week and getting back to Chrono Cross. We're going to take a sidetrack from all the philosophical stuff and the puzzle games and just get into pure turn-by-turn RPGs. Let's do it. I'll see you all then. Later.